Hello friends, welcome to Knowledge Village, and in today's tutorial we will take a look at the rank.eq function in Excel. So the rank.eq function, what it does is it is used to rank items in a data series. For example, if you look on my screen, I have these 10 products. This is the master file for these 10 products, and we have transactions for these related products over here. So what I am doing is, based on this transaction, we have prepared a report of the master table as to how many quantities of a particular product have been sold and what is the turnover for a particular product. So that means we have the turnover file over here. Now in case I want to rank these products according to the turnover for a specific period. So how do I rank this? So this can be taken care of by the rank.eq function. So let us see how to do it. For example, we will go to this cell over here, and the formula we start with is equal to and rank. We will select the second function over here, rank.eq. Now if you observe, there is a function called as rank just below to this function. This was included in the current version, but this is actually an old function, and it does exactly what this rank.eq function does. So better to use the rank.eq function because it is the latest function and it does exactly what the rank was able to do. So let us see what we do. We start the function, and the first argument in this is the number. The number is which number we want to analyze, for the data series. So right now we want to compare this number with the data series. So we will say this number. Okay. Then we will put a comma, and then it says the reference. The reference is the array or the list. So what we do is we select the entire list this time. Okay. So we select the entire list. We press F4 to fix the references. Okay. And the next one is, if you press a comma, the next argument is 0 is descending and 1 is ascending. Means descending means the top sales figure will appear as rank 1, and if you put 1 and it will be ascending, that means the smallest figure will be given rank 1. Right now we want it as descending, and by default also Excel takes it as 0. So we put 0 over here and we close the function and we hit enter, and you see right now it has given it a rank of 1. We copy the function down by going up to the edge over here and double clicking. Okay, so we have finished the function. Now let us see what it has done. It has compared 1625 and it has made a comparison of this 1625 against the other values and give it a rank. So now since it found 1625 as the highest among this data series, it gave the rank as 1. The second one is 885. So 885 after 1625, 885 is the highest figure. So it will give you the rank as 2. Okay. So likewise it starts giving ranks. Now over here we have a case where this product sale is 600 and this product sale is 600. So in this both of this, what it has done is it gives a rank of 5 to both of them. But then what it does is it skips the number 6. If you observe this series, it has skipped the number 6, and the next series or the next rank what it gives is number 7. Okay, I hope this is clear. So the rank.eq function is very easy to use and it is very useful. Now to show you how useful it can be, I have set an example over here. For example, I want to know what are my top 3 products. Imagine that this is a small table, so I can just take a look over here and I can find it out that okay, the top 300 products may be 1625, then 885, and then maybe the rank number 3 is here, so 820. Okay, but what if I want to prepare a report, and what if this table runs into thousands of products? Then I need to use a formula. I cannot do it manually. So what I do is I rank those data series, okay, in the master file, and then what I do is if I want to have my top 3 products or top 5 products, I in the leftmost column I put the ranking as 1, 2, 3, and then to get hold of the products, what I can do is I can use a X lookup or V lookup. I will use a X lookup since it is very easy. X is equal to X lookup, okay, and the lookup value is this one we will be looking at. We put a comma and the lookup array is, where will I find this one? Over here, okay. So I will fix the reference by pressing F4 and another comma, and then what the next argument is the return array, what I want to return. So now in case I want to return the product code, so I can select this column. If I want to select the product name, I can select this column. In this particular case, just for reference, I will select this particular column so that you can know it by the product name, and I press F4 again, okay, and I can just close this because X lookup is very easy. It can run easily on just these 3 arguments. If I put an enter over here, you see it has returned butter cake. I double click and fill the data series, so it immediately fills up things like this, that the first ranking product in this month is butter cake, okay, second ranking is kiwi cake, third ranking is mango cake. Now for example, I will show you the beauty of it. For example, these are all formulas. So for example, if this product changes the next month, the data will change, right? So if you have this format over here intact, what you can do is just beautiful. For example, let us see which is the second product. This is this product, okay. Now here we have sold 7 products. What we will do is we will go over here and see where this is located, P10010 kiwi cake, okay. So here I have 5 over here. Now instead of 5, what I will do is I will put it as 15. What I want to show you is that suppose the kiwi cake is the top seller, okay. So if you have the formulas intact, if kiwi cake is the top seller, I will put 15 over here. So immediately instead of the butter cake, the kiwi cake becomes as the top seller. It is automatically updated over here, and you see in your top 3 products list also the kiwi cake gets updated. Now if you go to the butter cake and you want to make the butter cake as the top seller again, maybe we can put here as 10. So in that case, you see it has again automatically updated the ranking, and it has updated the top products report also. So in this way you can use it. This is one of the uses what I have just presented to you. You can think on your office work and see how you can use this rank function to present more better reports to the management. Okay, I hope you have found this tutorial useful. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and share it with others. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications of new videos.